We have two poodles. They're called teacup poodles. They're very tiny. The older one weighs 10 pounds and his son weighs 7, maybe 8 pounds. They're extremely cute and very intelligent, willful, and stubborn. But one day they were hearing something that I couldn't hear, and it inspired this poem, which is called The Message of the Dogs. Somewhere there is a dog barking. When I hold my breath and listen carefully, I can just hear it. High-pitched, squeaking, urgent. My dogs certainly hear it. They understand the message. They bark it onward to the dog next door, who barks to the dog down the street, who barks to the dog in the next street, who barks to the dogs in the next town, who bark it to the dogs in the big city, who bark it across the state. All these dogs barking started by a frantic chihuahua who is lonely for her people. She's afraid they'll never return. The dogs across the state carry it on. They bark across the rivers, tell the dogs of the whole continent. In the Pacific, a dog being walked down the polished decks of a ship barks, and soon all the dogs on the ship are barking. No one knows what set them off. Barking to annoy everyone, waken peaceful sleepers, startle amorous lovers, distract the crew from their work. Dogs must bark, for this is an urgent matter, a chihuahua's terror. Soon, all the dogs on all the ships, all the trains, all the planes are barking. Here at home, my dogs continue barking. None of my training can stop them. The bark is more important than human need for peace and quiet. Soon the bark has reached Alaska. The sled dogs, always barking, change their urgent cry of, "Let's run, let's run, let's run," to the tune of, "Someone please comfort Cousin Chihuahua." Russia's 11 time zones come alive with barking. Vladivostok to Petersburg, Irkutsk to Moscow, Russia's dogs pass it on. North to the White Sea, south to the Black Sea. Soon Poland's dogs are barking. Germany's dogs are barking. France's dogs sniff and lift their heads, piss on a chair leg, delicately, decide whether to eat or to bark, and yes, they bark. No translation is needed. Barking is universal. Dog emotions are powerful. Even the wild dogs with their different languages stand up and bay. The foxes and jackals yip. Wolves and coyotes sing. The bark reaches Easter Island, Tahiti, and Rangaroa. Bark, 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 bark. Roars and squeals and yips join together across the earth. Dogs are barking and people are crying, "Quiet! Shut up! Shh! No barkies!" They blow on whistles, snap clickers, squirt water, shake cans of rocks, but the world's dogs bark. The whole dog universe sounds a call that flies with the winds, rises into the clouds to travel far distances. For one of their kind is distressed, and dogs are the most loyal of creatures. It is a dog's duty to bark until the message has circled the world. And the Chihuahua's people feel a subliminal urge, a stab of worry, an urge to hurry. Home, home! Quick, unlock the door! The puppy's gone crazy! The neighbors are furious! Damn it! Why don't you teach that dog some manners? They thought she was trained, but they leave her alone so long and so often, and they think it doesn't bother her. They don't know their dog's terror has gone around the world, and she was invoking the dog power to bring her people home, and they returned early. Canceled plans out of vague worry, knowing nothing of the way the hue and cry of 10 billion dogs was barked across all the time zones of the earth to help a tiny Chihuahua bring home the people she loves.